Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Over the last year, John, you've shared with us the many tools we can implement to grow our business with online marketing. But what do you suggest for internet marketing trends for 2014 to explode our business? John Ontal, Niche Market Media, welcome back.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So really, I mean, over the last year, there's been a lot of things that we've spoken about.
Sure.
And having to do with online marketing. But what is the biggest trend walking into 2014?
Just a quick, what I do is I read several, online publications, and, I look what the trends are.
Right.
So therefore, for my clients, I can stay ahead of the curve.
Sure.
Instead of trying to catch up. I wish all my clients would listen sometimes, but, we all get busy. So in essence, the biggest thing on everywhere I looked, it's called content marketing.
Okay, what is that?
Yeah, it sounds kind of confusing, but in essence, all it is I don't know if you've seen the infographics. Have you seen any of those infographics out?
I don't. If I have, I don't know what an infographic is. So
well,
you're going to have to.
That's
I'm a lay person when it comes to this.
Basically, content marketing it's a way of marketing and selling without selling, or it's called friendly selling.
Okay.
Because basically, if you have content and it's maybe a story about somebody that's enjoying your products.
Okay.
Get it? Opposed to, hey, here's my advertising in the magazine. We as consumers, we go right past that. We have,
Sure.
a lot of times we have a DVR or a DV, where we go right past the commercials.
Right.
But if you see something,
Fast forward it.
Right. And so if you put content on your website that's actually a useful story of a client or a consumer that has bought your stuff and how they've enjoyed it, and then by the way, you've got your contact information. That is how to do it.
So really, it's just personalizing what you do, using, I guess, your consumer or whoever is the buyer of your products.
Real quick example. I made a blog post on how and why, how to use social media effectively, and I sent it out to a small group under 5 people. And one of the guys wrote me back. He dissected what I wrote. I wrote him back, and then he said, "How do we get started in my business?" Okay. So me sending out that email, I got a new client for just 5 emails.
Right.
And
Isn't that crazy?
And it was just a story on, and I said, hey, some businesses are whining about social media. Well, you're not doing it right. Take a look at this case example. It was an infographic.
And don't you think, John, a lot of, myself being a business owner, and you do help me with all of our market and media stuff online. Yes. But with that being said, as a business owner, I am extremely inundated with just the day-to-day things. Yeah. So to do the things you're speaking about, having you aboard, you can actually do that for me.
Yeah, in businesses, and that's one of the biggest things I want to tell, one of them is you really need to have somebody else doing that's competent. Right. Because if not, you could have a blog post that may make you thousands of dollars if you've got somebody to craft it.
Right. Well, craft it and I think distribute it, right?
Yeah.
And then sort of hone in on keeping it active or alive.
Yes.
And maybe you have to be able to automate it so that I'm not having to think about it, but I think what you have to do is make me aware that it's out there as your client, obviously.
Yes.
And what are the steps I need to take to make it
take advantage of it.
To take advantage of it, exactly.
Well, in essence, it's got to be appealing.
Right.
And everything's visual.
Oh yes,
absolutely. So if you're just sending a link out on Facebook or whatever, that's not going to cut it anymore. We are such a visual, and most people, if you're a distributor of something, even if you don't have your own good pictures, you might be able to find those good pictures that someone else will let you use.
Right.
And then you craft a nice blog, and you post that out, and you could get some great business. I just did it, and I even got the blog post on my website. And I'm also doing one from this show with the trends, because I know we don't have a lot of time today.
Right.
But you'll be able to go to my website today, nichemarketmedia.net, and you can check out these blog posts.
Right, and we do have all of your information on the screen. So this way, if anyone wants to contact you directly, they can. And like you said, they can go right to your website and get some. They can really gather some great information. And I think also they can get some ideas of what exactly you can do for them, and then you can explain that further. John, always a pleasure. Looking forward to getting you into 2014 and seeing what's new.
All right, thank you.
And we will be right back with Talk of the Town.